All right, we made it to Halifax now, and next leg will be in the vehicle. Barb, Poole, Mark Bremner, and myself here, we're gonna hop in there. We're heading for Bear River, which is aptly named for what we're chasing. Looking for some monster bears with Mill Lake Outfitters. So you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
All right, well, we'll get on the road and we'll see you there.
Welcome back to Hitman Canada.
Well, so far this season we've had some great shows.
And this week is no exception. We join Brian Dettman, Barb, Poole, and Mark Bremner on a bear hunt.
They're headed to Mill Lake Outfitters and Bear River, Nova Scotia.
You're making that up.
Making what up?
Bear River? Hunting bear?
Trust me, the name of the town is very accurate. They see a ton of bears on this hunt. Check this out.
All right, we're making our way to camp here. We've gone through Bear River, back out at the range tomorrow. Right now, just heading in. Thought I'd show you some of the drive here. Mark's at the wheel.
Been going 2 days straight. Looking forward to it.
We have been. This has been a while coming. Been really looking forward to this hunt. And we made it here to camp, just carrying some stuff in, and then get the side by side, carry the heavier stuff. But just wanted to see this part. This was quite something when I carried a load down to see. This, just the view, the scenery here. All right, it's bear season, day one. We're out here with Blake Milbury, Mill Lake Outfitters. He's taking us out, make sure the rifles are all dialed in for this evening. And we got some really nice weather. We've been lucky so far. And so we make sure that everything is good to go.
Dialed in.
All right, we're up here at Mill Lake Outfitters, Nova Scotia, Bear River. We're just gonna be walking into the bay now, so we'll see you here in a bit. The guides have got us all pumped up, all kinds of bears coming in. This is gonna be great. Okay, we just walked in. Of course, there's a bear on the bay already. Man, things are looking up. Wasn't a huge bear, wasn't what we're looking for, but that's a good sign. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is gonna be something. All right, we're all settled in here. Just gonna get quiet, sit tight. We got, like I said earlier, we were just coming in on the bait. There's a bear already there, so it looks promising. Kind of spooked off, it was a younger bear. But this site's pretty tore up, as you can tell. Beautiful night, it's supposed to drop off a little, so it should be a great night here. Looking forward to it.
This portion of Hitman Canada is brought to you by Argo, Sport Chief, Moonette Outdoors, Alton Safe Outdoors, Triggers and Bows, Deluxe Wall Tents, Hypnos, Canadian Outdoor Warehouse, Just for Does, Redline Powercraft, and these other fine partners. This portion of Hitman Canada is brought to you by Triggers and Bows. Triggers and Bows is a family-owned business in Brantford, Ontario. Visit Triggers and Bows for all your gun, archery, and accessory needs. Also visit them online at triggersandbows.com.
Last year I had the opportunity to go out to Nova Scotia to hunt with Mill Lake Outfitters. It is a top-rate outfitter. I'm telling you that right now. The first night we were there, we had walked in on a bear on the bait. Not long after, bear comes in, and then bear after bear. We saw 5 bears in the first night. A bear, as you'll see on the footage, I probably should have taken a shot at, but I opted not to because of the famous swamp monster that Blake had been sending me pictures of prior to. Just a booner, no question, and that wasn't the only booner that he'd sent me a picture of, so I was holding off in hopes for one of these bears. Alright, out this morning here with Blake Miller, Mill Lake Outfitters. Just going to sweeten the pot there. Barb's bait, check some cameras, so nice little ride over there. And Blake, that herring there. Check this out. Should be good. Coming in, so smoked here. Man, does it smell. I mean, you guys at home can probably smell it. I'll tell you something, the bears sure can. Barb could be in some action tonight.
Well, while Brian and Blake are out checking the baits,
Let's check up on Barb as she's getting ready for her first bear hunt with Blake's dad.
Here in Nova Scotia with Blake Millberry and Mill Lake Outfitters, and we're on the hunt for black bear. We're gonna head into the stands right now. Hopefully we have some success tonight.
well, that didn't take long at all for Barb to see her first bear.
Nope. Now let's see if she can get a shot at that big boy.
It's our second night here with Blake Millberry and Mill Lake Outfitters. I just shot myself a black bear and we're on our way into the woods to retrieve it. I gotta send a big thanks out to Blake, the guys out here at Mill Lake Outfitters in Nova Scotia, my fellow teammates, Brian Dettman, Bremner, What an awesome time. Let's go get us a black bear. He's there. Here he is. I hit him.
Oh, what do we have here?
Blake Millberry from Mill Lake Outfitters. A huge thank you to them. Alton Stands, Outdoor Edge Knives, Hitman Canada. This wouldn't be possible without everybody. So awesome. And Blake, I got a gift for you. I got an Outdoor Edge knife.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Barb.
you so much on my first bear. I'm pumped. Oh, he's a beaut.
What a great first bear, Barb. You could tell she was excited.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now that's the kind of bear you'd expect at Blake Millberry's.
Absolutely.
The footage was a little bit shaky, you know, but it was the cameraman's first time, eh, Blake? Great bear, though.
Yeah, great bear. And when we get back from the break, let's see how Mark makes out.
Hitman Canada's video and post-production services brought to you by Digital Moose Media. For truly Canadian outdoor videography and television professionals, contact info@digitalmoosemedia.ca.
Here we are at day 2, Mill Lake Outfitters, just getting ready to head into the stand. Tons of action yesterday. My turn to hunt today, so hopefully we have some good news for you at the end of the day. Wish us luck.
I just had that guy come in, licking the fresh molasses that guy threw down. Brian, great guy. You can tell these guys really know their stuff up here at Mill Lake Outfitters. Brian mentioned to us that around 5:05, some action going on.
So Mark opted not to shoot at that bear. That's a tough call.
It is, especially on Mark's first bear. You know, as a young bear. I know Blake has some older bears in the area. You know, you gotta let them grow. Good call, bud.
All right, it's day 3 here. I'm with James from Mill Lake Outfitters. This is my last chance at her, so the bear we saw the other day comes back in, but we know there's bigger bears around here. So that's why we held off the other day. We're gonna go and see what happens. These guys have been putting us on bears all week. There's been no issue there. We've seen 7. So it's been great with you guys, so can't wait to get in there and get ready. Another night of bear hunting. You bet. Alright, so we're set up. Got our harnesses on, getting everything ready. Again, just like Monday, we come in here, there's a bear on the bait. We stopped, we waited for a bit, couldn't get it on film, it was just too thick in here. Bear just kind of wandered off. If this is anything like Monday, man, we are in for one heck of a night. This is great. Mill Lake Outfitters, you gotta try it.
This portion of Hitman Canada is brought to you by Triggers and Bows. Triggers and Bows is a family-owned business in Brantford, Ontario. Visit Triggers and Bows for all your gun, archery, and accessory needs. Also visit them online at triggersandbows.com.
The third night of our hunt, which unfortunately was my last night, we had again a few bears come in, and it may not have been the swamp monster, but it was a great bear in anybody's books. That being said, Barb shot a great bear out there with the boys in Nova Scotia, and it was incredible. Where the cabin's sitting, it's beautiful. Like the lake in behind, and it's a nice closed-in road to get into it. And then you ATV all your gear into the camp, and it's on generator, and it's so serene. It's incredible. All right, well, we're packing up and getting ready to leave. They're here from Mill Lake Outfitters, Bear River, Nova Scotia. I don't even know what to say, Blake.
It's been a good week.
Boys,
It's been a fantastic week.
what a week. It was
Unbelievable.
fantastic. If you ever get the chance to book with Blake and Brian and James, do it. This was one of the best weeks of hunting I've ever had. I came here with an outfitter, and I'm leaving here with friends.
Absolutely.
So it was a great week, guys. Barb, congratulations.
Thank you. Blake, it was phenomenal. I can't thank you enough. What a wonderful opportunity. You guys did awesome work for us all week. It's fantastic.
All right.
Completely
Thanks very much.
speechless.
Anytime.
Thanks, Brian.
It wasn't worth
Thank you.
It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
so much.
Yeah, pleasure.
Oh, thank you again.
You're welcome. Thanks very much, Blake, for my first bear hunt. It was great.
It's
All right,
fantastic.
like I said, the whole experience out here, the town, the people, the hunt is A1. So if you get the opportunity, you have to do this.
Hey Blake, you got me convinced. I'll come up and hunt with you anytime. Just waiting for that phone call and the invite.
Yeah, no kidding. Mill Lake is filled with bears. These guys really know their stuff. Let's take a look at some of the bear that have come in for Brian and his team. Wow, there is no shortage of bears in Bear River.
Go figure.
Yeah, these guys had 8 bear on film, plus the one that Brian scared off on his first night, and there were others they didn't even catch on film.
For sure, and that's unbelievable. But Blake says, that's the norm in his area.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, this season has been action-packed. We've had moose and deer and bear all taken by the Hitman Canada team.
Yeah, it's been a really good season, and what we're going to do now is do a quick recap of some of the episodes for those of you that have not seen it.
Let's check it out. First this season, we followed Steve out in the Yukon where he took a great bull with Tombstone Outfitters.
Then Jackie followed by harvesting a beautiful big bull moose with Brad Whitelaw of Tombstone Outfitters that may have been a little bigger than mine, but yet to be determined.
On episode 3, we joined Michel Prudhomme as he took his son Hugo on his first hunt. Hugo took a great doe in the province of Quebec.
The week after, we joined Stéphane Manette in Quebec, where he took a monster buck, and that same episode, Sean Leduc took a doe on his own property in Ontario.
We followed Sean again for episode 5. He got himself a nice Ontario buck and his first ever black bear.
And just last week, Anthony Dixon took us to Montana, where he shot a nice antelope buck and put in a great effort on a mule deer that got away.
Thanks everyone for watching this week's episode of Hitman Canada.
Join us next week for some more great hunts.
You can always follow us on Facebook or go to the website at hitmancanada.ca.
Hey, remember, keep it real, and we are all Canadian all the time.
Hey, thanks for watching Hitman Canada this week. Do you have what it takes to be a part of the Hitman Canada? If you think you do, email Steve and Jackie at shores@hitmancanada.ca.
There is no shortage of bears in Bear River.
For sure, no doubt. Go figure.
Yeah, absolutely. What? I'm
Do it again.
confused.